sacramental wine? It's not sacramental until they bless it, moron.
All clear. Are you gonna confess this?
I'm gonna tell my soul something. Not what.
Piccolucci, Barbara Soprano. Let's go. Sync up.
Zero effort.
Sorry, Mr. Mescamin.
Oh, are they drunk?
I don't feel so good.
I don't want any excuses.
Mr. Mescamin, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Is that alcohol on your breath?
Oh, no.
How did he smell it? He wasn't even close to him.
This is a union safety official, and he stays until the union deems this workplace is free of hazard.
I have the money.
You do?
Excellent. This workplace just got a whole lot safer.
I ain't even drinking. I spat it out.
Anthony.
On top of this, you're gonna lie to me now?
He's very sorry, Father Hagee, and he's gonna be even sorrier when he gets home.
Anthony.
I'm afraid that won't cut it. We need to spank him, like in the good old days.
He's our school psychologist to join us. He's been keeping an eye on Anthony.
Anthony sometimes has trouble following the rules, weighing consequences. Attention deficit disorder.
I knew it.
Inattention, impulsivity, sometimes, although not always, hyperactivity.
Well, he's definitely not hyperactive.
He'll be given a complete battery of testing. Psychological, behavioral, medical.
These other kids, you keeping an eye on them? Are you testing them? The ones that aren't named Soprano?
There's no immediate plans for that.
Ah, I fucking knew it, assholes.
He was a hellion, this one. Him and his little crew. They used to steal lobsters on the boats on the shore and sell them for $1 a piece down on Bloomfield Avenue.
I don't want that kind of talk in front of this kid. That stuff is wrong, and I don't condone it.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. Very convincing.
You are not to play Mario Kart or go skateboarding for 3 weeks. And no TV.
No.
And you are not going to
What's
sit
he
on that
supposed to
internet
do
either.
all day?
And every day, you're going to...
Wow. Those tears came out of nowhere.
Things she says, you know, she makes remarks like this today with him. Something happened on that college trip.
Ma.
Last time you were telling me that you had intimate feelings for me.
Well, I already got a girlfriend. She's Russian. 24.
She's not impressed.
How old are you?
Dude.
I find it interesting that it took you so long to tell me that you had a girlfriend.
How are you doing with it?
Is he trying to make her jealous now?
Anthony Jr., turn off that music! Your father is sleeping!
Not anymore.
Anthony, why aren't you on your way to school? You missed your bus. You want to walk through the colored neighborhood. Junior, big fancy car. We're going
She doesn't
to my
really
sister's
look
tonight,
like
and you
Mom.
promised to bring a pork loin.
Non-stop. Don't you get sick of yourself?
Well, if that's not the saint.
How did you feel about your father after that?
I didn't want him to do it to me.
Seriously.
What do you want me to say? I was glad he wasn't a fag. Meadow is one thing, but this is my son.
Boys are different from girls.
Pussy. Kevin and Matt, they ever ask you about this thing on us?
I lied through my teeth, but they knew. Fucking nitwits.
Why is this guy called Pussy, actually? What's the story there? Is he getting a lot?
Whatever pops into your mind.
Because there's no guy?
Okay. Good. Where do you think he is?
Fucking in the barn.
Maybe he's watching South Park. Number 1 was supposed to be on tonight. The one where Cartman gets abducted by aliens, and they give him an anal probe and it makes him fart fire.
Fart fire. This is ridiculous.
Approximately 50% of children diagnosed with ADD receive help from special education teachers in this school.
Come on, we don't even know that's what he's got.
You're right. Let's just be ignorant.
I don't think he has it. Also, I wonder how that association test supposed to tell him anything about the kid's condition? Anything about ADD? I don't quite see the connection.
Hi, Grandma.
Well, look who's here. Oh, look at that little face.
She's genuinely happy.
He's a big one.
Well, bigger than you.
She had a stroke. Now half the brain is gone.
I hope she had more than half her brain before the stroke.
They sent you to a psychiatrist?
Yeah.
But that's crazy. That's all nonsense. That's nothing but a racket for the Jews.
I heard him and Mom talking about it.
What does he need a psychiatrist for?
Is it okay if I take that pear, Grandma?
Now it's coming out, bit by bit. Next one to hear about this is probably Uncle.
I gave my life to my children on a silver platter, and this is how he repays me.
Little Tony doesn't give a shit about Grandma crying.
And then I was on the web, and I found this page with Uncle Jackie on it. And said he ran some union that ripped off these pension things or something.
You didn't see me on that web thing, did you?
No.
Not yet. But sooner or later.
This ADD thing, it's probably all genetical. But what about Pussy? He's an acquaintance of mine.
You said you like the History Channel. He who doesn't understand history is doomed to repeat it. Let's talk about your father.
My father?
Well, he was a saint. Enough said.
What are you doing? I'm getting in the car. Why? Where are you going? Dad, where are you going? Can I come too?
Your mother wants you to help her get the screens down to the basement.
Don't tell me Daddy fucked sister.
I don't want to hear about that stupid electric organ anymore.
It's not stupid, it's fun.
I said enough! Stop driving me crazy!
No, I'm not.
She said what?
She was high-strung, my mother, very dramatic. You know, every night to her's a night at the opera.
She also had a knife.
Fork in your eye.
A fork.
Where were they going?
I found out a couple of Sundays later.
Why wouldn't he take Tony too?
Hey, what you doing? Where you spin? You threw that wrapper on the floor. Pick it up. Leave me alone. Come back here. You got to pick it
up. Good instinct. Raising his hands.
Dario, shoot! You're under arrest! Stop!
The fuck? They actually shot a guy. An unarmed guy.
What's the matter with you cops? Can't bring a kid to an amusement park no more?
Daddy!
It's okay, baby. It's okay, honey. You go home to mommy, sweetheart.
Clearly this is just a misunderstanding. This guy is a saint. Come on. They arrested the clown too.
Your father may not be home for dinner tonight. Go wash up.
Huh?
What do you know?
I saw him getting arrested. What did he do?
They didn't do anything. They just pick on the Italians.
Huh? Racists. All of them.
Hey, Livia! Look who's home!
See? So it was a misunderstanding.
Those stupid cops. They went to the wrong place. Arrested the wrong guys.
Why did they arrest your father?
He was in violation of his parole, association with known undesirables. But nothing ever happened about it. It Just kind of went away.
He'd been in prison.
Was away when I was a little kid, but they told me he was in Montana being a cowboy. He could be anything he wants to be. He could be like this guy I know in high school. His grandfather invented these little ties that go in the end of salamis. He made millions of dollars.
You communicated any of this to your son?
Not in so many words. Probably not at all.
A supper club. Are you drunk?
Oh, Pilamonona, Jesus Christ almighty! Fucking albacore around my neck! Every time I try to do something, me and the kids will go without you!
I'd rather smother them with a pillow than take them to Nevada!
You shouldn't be so hard on him. He's got a lot to learn, granted, but he's headed in the right direction.
Where to? Overbrook State Mental Hospital?
What?
Here we go.
Hey, Uncle June.
Oh, saved.
All right.
That man is so full of himself since becoming cop of the regime. He makes me sick. You just tell me one time your father didn't do exactly as he wanted.
Maybe this was his chance to get out. Maybe with a little bit of support, you know?
Oh, Mr. Sensitive now. Well, if it bothers you, maybe you better talk to a psychiatrist.
Everybody thought Dad was the ruthless one, but I gotta hand it to you. If you'd been born after those feminists, you would have been the real gangster.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The APA standard is for the subject to manifest 6 out of 9 possible symptoms of ADD.
He has 5.
In testing, Anthony manifested 5.
Who doesn't fidget in school? And he doesn't wait his turn. The kid's in puberty. He gets a hard-on every 10 minutes, for Christ's sake. He's a kid who made a mistake, and he's gonna pay for it. But he's gonna be fine.
He's right. And I don't think we should have to pay for this testing either.
He probably had that whole plan already figured out. What to do about him. And then they just shut him down. Rightfully so.